Oh, and that's a good delivery. Richie Richardson grabs it and Smith doesn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
Joel Garner is flat out. Not much you can do with a delivery like that.
There's no place like Barbados, and that's gone all over. You can sit down and relax and have a drink, and nobody bothers you, nobody confuses you, and people just mix and have a good time.
Why was Barbados so productive at cricket? People
took more pride and more pleasure in playing the cricket. I think now when you look around, I think the fellas are not really so much interested in the pride part of it. They're looking to see what the returns are at the end of the day.
So then it was more about pride and about rivalry.
And enjoyment and rivalry, yeah. You will have two teams from our district. You will have South Point and Sherwood. You have maybe 500 or 600 people watching one cricket game between two local sides. And the competition was fierce. So, you know, at the end of the day, when they finished playing, they still remain friends. I was lucky when I started playing with my intermediate team too, that West Hall was the captain. And he stopped wicket keeping to come out of ball at one end at the other end of me for a year. And then he went back to wicket keeping. And I remember my first game very vividly against Banks. And the senior bowler said to me not to bowl bounces at George Batten. Cricket went on for about 2 hours and nobody bowled him a bounce. And I said, this is nonsense. And I actually bowled him a bounce and he tipped the cap feet. And I heard one of the senior bowlers, these damn young fellas don't listen to a word they say. So I decided, well, I ain't so convinced by this one, not so convinced, let me try a little thing. And I went a little harder and hit it a little further. And the senior bowler said to me, well, now that you set him up, bowl until you get him out. To me, that was a rude awakening because you knew you were bowling to the plan, but you decided you're a young man and try something. I tried something and paid for it.
I don't think you could bowl any faster.
I used to get up every morning around 5 miles, easily swim a mile and a half, go training, have some beers, bowl from 2 to 6 in the evening, not a problem in the world. Collis King and I used to train together for most of the time. We would run Bronx Beach, down in the water, up in the sand, down in the water, up in the sand. And then you go swimming. We would go to Bath Beach, run from Bath Beach to Codron and College, back down the hill again. Or we would run from Collis's King House right down to the bottom of the road, which is Yorkshire, Hannah's and back up, and then go to the beach. So it wasn't like you're not, you know, you always had something in the tank. These days I might go on the gap, play some dominoes with the boys, sit down and have a drink, talk. We play dominoes most of the day for the whole day. You get ready for work on Friday.
You don't get bored playing dominoes?
No, you can't get bored playing dominoes, not the way how we play. I eat locally, and you can find me at Oyson's on Friday nights. In any one of the stalls, say no eating and drinking, and I'm at home. I patronize everybody. When I say patronize everybody, I start off with Annie's. If I go to Annie's tonight, next Friday night is Fred. The next night is Doris. The next night is Alan. The next night is Let's See's. You know, you just move around and keep everybody happy. There's no place like Barbados. People just mix and have a good time.